What's up? This is Cruz. We just finished watching the last regular season games, so we know the standings. So the Knicks beat the Bulls by 1 in double overtime, so they clinched the 2 seed. Lakers beat the Pelicans, and the Suns beat the Timberwolves. So that means the Suns are now the 6th seed, and the Pelicans play the Lakers in play now. And so do the Warriors versus Kings.
So real quick, I do want to give my son credit for all his predictions for today. These were his predictions. He only got 3 games wrong. He got the Pelicans wrong against the Lakers. He thought the Lakers were going to lose to the Pelicans, but that ended up being the biggest playoff implications because now the Pelicans went from the coveted number 6 spot to play-in at number 7, which is huge because
now they have to play.
Now they have to play their way into the playoffs. When if they would have won today,
I don't think they're gonna win against the Lakers.
So that was
a big game for them.
So the Lakers and Pelicans are gonna have a rematch at 7 versus 8. And the way the Lakers played today, LeBron had another triple-double?
112th triple-double.
And the other game he got wrong was the Bucks against the Magic. So the Bucks ended up losing the number 2 seed to the Knicks. And
won against the Bulls in double overtime.
The Knicks, Brunson was cooking today with 40. And then who else was his third game that he got wrong? Cavaliers against Hornets, but that game really didn't.
The Cavaliers,
yeah, he thought Cavaliers.
Hornets.
But every other game he got right today. So he had a little crystal ball, looked like, and predicted everything else. So he had the Kings killing the Blazers, and they did, and they put in the work. And he had Clay having a good game against the Jazz.
He had 25, and he didn't even play 3 quarters.
Yeah, he only had played a little bit more than 2 quarters.
Yeah, 4 minutes more than 2
He looked good. So today, I just wanted to give him credit for making all those predictions.
Clay really didn't even play 2 quarters because he was subbed out for a little bit before the second quarter even came.
Yeah, but let's see. So now, on Tuesday, April 16th, which is a couple days from now, we're going to have Lakers-Pelicans. Who's your prediction for that game?
Lakers-Pelicans, I got Lakers.
So he's going to have the Lakers beating the Pelicans again.
And then Warriors versus Kings, I got Warriors.
And then
we saw what happened
Warriors
last year.
at Sacramento. Yeah, but that was a 7-game series, so we will see. That's what we were hoping. We were hoping the Kings and the Warriors would not have to play each other. That was what we were hoping for.
We were hoping the Lakers would lose and the Kings would win.
Yes, that's what we were hoping for. We didn't want the Kings Warriors. We're Northern California fans. We
like the Warriors and Kings.
We like the Warriors and Kings. We were cheering for them. But now we think the Warriors, I think we both are going to pick the Warriors to beat the Kings, even though, I would love to see the Kings win. I think with no Monk or no Herter, the Kings are struggling. And they would struggle to they would struggle. Even if they did beat the Warriors, I think they would struggle to beat the Lakers. To beat the Lakers or the Pelicans in the second game. I think the Warriors have a better chance of beating both teams. Like I said, I think this will be very interesting if the Warriors do win, and if the Lakers win, it'll be Warriors-Pelicans, and the Pelicans just beat the Warriors, but, we will see.
We don't know, because Clay didn't have that great of a game. He only had 19 points, and he wasn't that efficient.
Warriors have to go on the road 2 games and win both games. They're going to have to beat the Kings in Sacramento, and then they're going to have to go to L.A. or New Orleans and win that game. But
they don't have to.
Curry has a little bit of a rolled ankle. Yeah, that's how it works. The Warriors are the 10th seed, so they have to go to both games. So they're going to have to win both games on the road, so that'll be interesting to see if they can do that. But we will be checking back on that. But our predictions are, who do you got?
I got Lakers.
You got Lakers beating
Pelicans.
And Warriors.
And then so the Kings would face the...
Okay, and then the Kings would face
the Pelicans.
But we'll check back in Tuesday after those things. And then also, in the Wednesday, who do you got? Heat, 76ers.
I got Heat winning.
Okay, I think
just because I could see
Jimmy Butler warming up. Okay, yep.
And then Hawks was Bulls. I got Hawks just because I could see ice cold Trae Young and DeJounte Murray.
I think I'm gonna go with the Bulls on that game. I'm gonna go against.
They don't even have Zach LaVine.
I know, but I'm still gonna go with the Bulls against the Hawks.
Good, you got Heat versus 76ers.
And I got the Heat too that game. But then I think the Heat and 76ers will get into the playoffs. I think Whoever wins that game is going to have to play the Bulls or the Hawks, and I think the 76ers or the Heat, whoever loses that game, I think will beat the Hawks or the Bulls. So that's what we got going on today. Huge day in the NBA.
Wait, but
huge day in the NBA.
Wait, but then who plays? So if the Heat win and the Hawks win, so then it's going to be 76ers and Bulls.
If the Hawks win, then they play whoever loses between the Heat and 76ers.
So it's going to be Hawks?
Yeah. Whoever loses between the Hawks and the Bulls is out. They're out. They're gone. And then whoever wins has to play the loser of the the Heat. Yeah. So the Heat versus Philly. So
they have to play Heat or Philly.
Yep. So I think
most likely Philly. I'm gonna go with Philly just because I could see Jimmy Butler drop 40.
Yeah. So I think Miami and Philly get in the East. That's my prediction.
And then so these were the standings. So we got Boston at number
one.
So
we got 3 versus 6.
So it's going to be 3 versus
Milwaukee versus Indiana. I think I'm calling the Pacers in an upset. I think the Pacers can upset them. I don't think Milwaukee is playing that good. I don't think Doc Rivers is coaching that great. Since he came in, I don't think Milwaukee looks very good. So I call the Pacers upset Milwaukee.
So that's the only round we know, right?
No, and then we know Cleveland versus Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Cleveland's going to win
that Cleveland.
Round. Yeah. We don't know who the Celtics are going to play yet, and we don't know who New York is going to play. New York getting number 2 seed over Milwaukee was a huge come up.
Because then they don't have to play Indiana, and Indiana I think could beat New York.
Yeah, Indiana is coming on tough. So we will see. Yes, Pacers are 7-3 in their last 10 games, and New York is 6-4, and Boston 7-3. But everybody else looks like they're struggling.
And then the Warriors were 8-2.
So let's go to the West real quick, and let's see it.
So Denver. No, we don't know who Denver.
We don't know who OKC, who got the number 1 seed, and Denver got number 2.
So we know Minnesota plays the Phoenix Suns.
So that was a huge loss by Minnesota today because now.
Yeah, because now
Denver.
third.
Yeah, Denver's number 2. So let's see. 3 versus 6 is Minnesota versus Phoenix.
I
got Phoenix also. I think Phoenix is gonna.
And then we got LA. Then we got the Clippers versus Dallas. I got Clippers.
Yeah, I think the Clippers. Even though Luka, that's gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
Luka's been cooking the Clippers lately, and he's owned them.
He owns the Suns.
He's been owning the Clippers 3 out of the last 5 years they played too. I think. Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be a great round. So let's get back to the main playoff game. Will be the Warriors and the Kings.
Main play-in
game. To me, that's going to be the most exciting game.
Yeah, because I think that would be a really close game. And Lakers versus New Orleans Pelicans. And the Pelicans lost by what? 16 today? 12? 14?
Yeah, but they were getting dominated the whole
game.
Yeah,
they were down by 30 or more.
Yeah, they lost by 16 today.
Which is a major comeback because they were down by what? 35?
So Curry, I know he rolled his ankle against the Pelicans, sat out today, and so did Draymond. So hopefully they're healed against the Kings because
if they're not, they're taking that.
They're going to need Curry at full strength to make it into the playoffs.
And if they don't have Curry and Draymond, then they're probably going to take the L.
Yeah, but I think they're going to both play, but hopefully they play healthy. That's going to be the funnest game for me to watch. Is going to be the Warriors and the Kings. Like I said,
Lakers versus Pelicans.
We're both taking the Warriors. The Warriors are 8-2 in the last 10 games. Kings are 4-6,
which is bad. Very bad.
So like I said, the Warriors look like they're getting hot at the right time. Although they did lose.
They were good at the start for like the first 7 games, but then they took 5 L's in a row.
Yeah, he's going back to the beginning of the season, but we're talking about now in the playoffs and if they can get in. So my predictions are Lakers get in and the Warriors. I'm being hopeful right here that they get in. They just lost to New Orleans. I don't think they match up good against the Pelicans, but hopefully Curry's at full strength and Clay is a little bit more efficient.
Unless the Lakers lose and then they don't play the Pelicans.
Yeah, then they would play the Lakers.
And I feel like they gentlemen swept them in the season series 3-1.
Yeah.
I feel like they play good.
Against the Lakers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I think they could beat the Lakers also. I think they match up better against the Lakers.
Yeah, they
than
can
they
definitely
do
beat
New
the
Orleans.
Kings or...
I just don't think New Orleans is going to beat the Lakers. So.
They can definitely beat the Kings or Lakers any night, but so could the Kings and Lakers beat them any night.
So we'll check back in on Tuesday. We just wanted to talk to you guys about the playoffs. OKC ended up with the #1 seed.
With
Celtics ended up with the #1
What record
seed.
did they get?
OKC ended up at 57-25. Same
They
record.
tied.
Same record as Denver.
But they won the season series.
Yeah. So OKC ended up getting the #1 seed.
How many games did they play this season?
I'm not sure, but OKC got the head-to-head, I guess, so they got in. So we will be back. We'll check back in Tuesday. It was fun chilling with Cruz today, watching basketball games with my son today, watching the final games. It was a bunch of blowouts, but it was fun to see Klay Thompson cook for a little bit. He was in there doing his thing.
He barely played. He got like 2 quarters. A little bit.
If Klay is shooting like he did today, they're gonna be tough.
A playoff team.
They're definitely gonna be tough to beat if Klay can stay consistent. But we will see.
Yeah, but he hasn't been consistent this season.
So it was great talking to you basketball today. Great talking, chilling with Cruz. We will check in with you guys Tuesday night after the Kings-Warriors game. And do not miss that game Tuesday night. Warriors-Kings on TNT, 7 p.m. So that's a must-watch game if you're in Northern California and if you're a Warriors and Kings fan. We will talk to you later. Do you have anything to say?
No. Well, all I have to say is, Klay, just please stay consistent.
Go Warriors.
And Kings.
And Kings. We like them both.
Well, but...
Good luck. Good luck. We'll check in on Tuesday.
Yeah.